Assalamu alaikum everyone. We have already discussed Edmund Spenser's life, his major works in the previous lectures. Today we will discuss Edmund Spenser's Sonnet 57, Sweet Warrior. Sweet Warrior is a part of a series of love sonnets titled Amoretti, Amoretti. Amoretti is a sequence of 89 sonnets that were published in 1595 together with his marriage ode Epithalamion in a single volume. It is believed that Spenser wrote Amoretti for his bride to be Elizabeth Boyle, and epithalamion literally means on the bridal bed chamber as a celebration of their marriage that is supposed to have taken place in summer of 1594. Amoretti, in this sense, is a love poem that records the poet's courtship with Elizabeth Boyle. The poem carries the distinct style of Spenser. So, Sonnet 57, it is a part of a series of love sonnets titled Amoretti, dedicated to Elizabeth Boyle, the lady of Spenser's dreams, whom he pursues and eventually marries in 1594. The term Amoretti literally means little loves or little cupids. Here is the text. I will read the text for you. Sweet warrior, when shall I have peace with you? High time it is, this war no ended wear, which I no longer can endure to sue. Nay, your incessant battery more to bear. So weak my powers, so sore my wounds appear, that wonder is how I should live a jot, seeing my heart through launched everywhere with thousand arrows which your eyes have shot. Yet shoot you sharply still and spare me not. But glory think to make these cruel stores. You cruel one, what glory can be got in slaying him that would live gladly yours? Make peace, therefore, and grant me timely grace, that all my wounds would heal in little space. The lover has continuously been expressing his love and his feelings for his beloved. But her repeated rejection and stubbornness has made him to write these sonnets. And Sonnet 57, the sweet warrior, is one among them. The lover got tired of continuous struggle and pursuit to achieve his beloved's love. He addresses her as sweet warrior and says it is appropriate time to end the war and live together peacefully. The sonnet begins on the note of weariness felt by the lover, who has run out of stamina, though not the will to woo the beloved. He can no longer endure the beloved's incessant battery, a reference to her anger or protests, and has grown weak. The wounds of the lover are sore too. You know, the lover, he is trying to win the heart of the beloved, but unfortunately, she is not responding to his love. She is just rejecting the proposal of the lover. The suggestion of the first line is that the lover and the beloved, they have been at war as opponents since a long time where none has yielded. The lover did not cease to pursue, nor did the beloveds come to his supplications. War, as a metaphor, works well. Too, for the lover is trying to win the heart of the beloved, but in vain. But the quest is to win the battle against the sharp adversary, who is also the object of desire. Here, the beloved is the warrior who is armored with arrows that hit the lover, and the lover's heart has been pierced with 1,000 arrows. The reference to high time it is a common Renaissance reference that adds urgency to the scene. The experience is short lived and must be captured and enjoyed to its full. It also made a larger comment on life and its unpredictability. Here, an added sense is given that conventional stages of love and its protestations have been passed, and now the time to unite has come. So we find that in this sonnet, the beloved is visualized by the lover poet as sweet warrior. The term is used by the poet to pacify her so that she ceased to be angry with him, and thus his life was spared. On our part, as readers, we shall appreciate the poem adequately enough only when the love-lorn poet imagined as a helpless creature. It is a case of the hunted bearing the pain in manner of a game that the plays to earn peace with you successfully. Sweet warrior is an oxymoron. We have already discussed the terms in the introductory lectures. Oxymoron, a combination of antonyms. Here it heightens the effect of a woman who treats her pursuer cruelly. Her act is supposed to enhance her appeal and make her still more beautiful. We might also mark the metaphor of the hunt, at the center of which is situated cruelty. The poet is victim, presents the figure of a helpless man who does not know how to win the grace of the woman he adores. He argues towards the end that he would be her obedient servant, ever ready to carry out which is demanded of him. The weapons with which the beautiful woman attacks the poet lover are her eyes that shoot him with their arrows. For this reason, the more he is attacked, the more smitten, the more affected, deeply affected he becomes. The sensuousness hidden in the supposed peace between the two lovers is crafted in the sonnet around his acceptance by the woman lover. Sweet warrior, Spenser's sonnet, Sonnet 57. It is a reflective of the sufferings the poet is going through. The intense emotional frustration that arises in him when his beloved is in continuous refusal of his proposal can be seen in the "Yet shoot you sharply still and spare me not." The parabolic poet lover moans in pain when she shoots him with her arrows that directly touch his heart. In the sonnet, poet describes himself as a mere slave, pleading her in order to make her accept his proposal. He wants to end all the conflicts and wars in between them and want to live in complete peace with her. Make peace, therefore, and grant me timely grace, that all my wounds will heal in little space. Spencer wants the war to be over. He asks her what glory she can gain in slaying him that would live gladly yours, and ends by suing for peace and grace, that all my wounds will heal in little space. Here again is irony in that the poet turns his repeated efforts to woo the woman into a defensive stance against her attacks, which are in fact merely her refusal to accept his proposal. Hopefully, you have understood the poem, but I would like to go through the lines of the sonnet once again so that you will get an idea whether you have understood the sonnet fully or not. Sweet war, when shall I have peace with you? High time it is, this war no ended wear, which I no longer can endure to sue, nay, your incessant battery more to bear. So weak my powers, so sore my wounds appear, that wonder is how I should live a jot, seeing my heart through launched everywhere, with thousand arrows which your eyes have shot. Yet shoot you sharply still, and spare me not, but glory think to make these cruel stores, you cruel one, that glory can be got, in slaying him that would live gladly yours. Make peace, therefore, and grant me timely grace, that all my wounds would heal in little space. Hopefully, you have understood the poem. In the next lecture, we will discuss one more sonnet of Edmund Spenser. Thank you so much for listening to me. Allah Hafiz and take care.